This is absolutely outrageous.
Many people believe that Canada was largely spared by the global financial crisis. The people of Windsor, Ontario, don't feel that way. In the spring of 2010, the residents of Windsor, Ontario come to a picnic to say goodbye to the General Motors Corporation. It's a bittersweet occasion. The company is bringing its 90-year history in this city to an end with the closure of its last plant here. The last 500 GM workers in Windsor are losing their jobs and joining the list of workers around the world who have been hurt by the meltdown. The auto industry has been among the worst hit. At its height, General Motors employed 7,000 workers in Windsor. But today, GM says there is just not enough work to keep this transmission plant open. As 49-year-old Ray Simard spends his last days on the assembly line, he has fond memories of the day he walked in the door in 1981.
As a child, I visited the plant. As a young boy, I always said, I'm going to work at General Motors. And I got the job, and I was ecstatic. It's a beautiful thing, working for the biggest corporation in the world.
Many of these auto workers started young and followed the same path as their fathers and grandfathers. Many assume they had jobs for life and don't really know how to do anything else. It came as a total shock when GM advised them in May 2008 that this plant would be closing for good.
It's a sad day. When I started, people left a job for me so that I could retire. I'm going to retire, and I'm not leaving a job for my children. That's disheartening. It really is.
You feel a bit somehow responsible for that? Or?
Sure. We all do. We all have to take responsibility for that.
At the height of the financial crisis, it looked as if General Motors would not be the only major casualty in the automobile sector. Chrysler was headed for bankruptcy as well. The Chrysler minivan plant in Windsor employs over 4,300 workers.